Monkey! Monkey! Hey guys, your old pal Brian. It's thereabouts, whatever time it is. When you're retired, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. I will say this though, friggin' wind. You know, basically no wind all day. And it comes out of nowheres. Be a little careful taking off. What? So what have I been doing all day? Mostly screwing off. Did some stuff this morning. That was beneficial. But the balance of the day has been spent having lunch and napping. And nah, it's not completely true. The bulk of my day has been spent repairing my Trojan. It needed love, and I was able to provide it. Frankly, I could see how if you wanted to go nuts, you could make these things look very nearly as good as the day that you bought it. So what I did,
12.6 volts.
Ferg, you'll appreciate this, because Ellie, come, Ellie.
Flaps up.
I firmly believe that my
Flaps up.
ESC overheated. I tried to give it gas and it didn't want to go anywhere. So what I ended up doing was doing what I should have done to begin with, because I'd heard about this being a problem, them getting super hot. Just sitting there on your desk as you're working on it.
5 minutes.
I felt mine and it was warm. As in, like, you've been flying it warm. I'm like, oh no, I'm good. Won't happen to me. I only read where a few people they had a problem. So what I ended up doing was
12 volts.
putting in a Castle Creations 10 amp BEC. And that cured my problem. When it's sitting on the table, it's just as cool as a cucumber. And that makes me happy. So let's go over what I did to repair it. I broke, whichever wing it is, the left wing, right wing, off on the outside of the landing gear.
9 volts.
And in doing so, it broke a piece of fiberglass that was in there as a strengthening agent and broke it in two. So I replaced that, or added to it, a piece of carbon fiber square tubing. And all that was held together by Gorilla Glue. I took and wet both parts and spread a thin layer of Gorilla Glue over it, and I had just a little tiny amount of oozing. Oh shit. I don't know if I'm going to be flying anything else. Weird gusts before dark. That's odd. Kicking my ass. Yeah. If Timby's having a hard way to go,
7 volts.
I'm going home and cooking batteries back down. So
3 minutes.
what else? I took lightweight spackling and filled in the voids with thin layers, sanded them, thin layers, sanded them, and it appears you can actually go nuts sanding. I didn't have the right sandpaper, stuff like that, so I approximated.
11.6 volts.
Now, I'm not going to go and put 30 hours into an airplane. It's not going to happen. But bad enough I spent about 8 hours today. Hopefully that wind will lay just before dark and I can fly another airplane or two. So then what? Added the battery eliminating circuit. Tested all systems, they're all great. Ended up having to reestablish. Anyway, everything's good.
10 minutes.
The cowling. So what I did with the cowling, it had a number on it. Well, the original, the ones you get later don't have shit. So I took a picture of the busted cowling, the number 2, from a distance across the top of my work desk,
11.4 volts.
where I thought that it may, by just some sheer freak of nature, be about the same size once printed out. Does that make sense? Yeah, if it wasn't the first picture. So I printed it out in black and white. I took an X-Acto knife, cut it, and then I spray painted it black as well. And then I used Minwax, yeah, right there, boy, where that wind comes off of them trees. I used Minwax polyacrylic. I gotta be careful about the wind blowing my airplanes off the back. Yeah, I used it to basically mat it in. And then I covered it. And it worked perfectly. Hell, you can't tell the difference. For the green, I used
11.3 volts.
Krylon. It doesn't have a designator. It's like an emerald green, and it's very,
30 seconds.
very, very close. I mean close. And then of course I used the Home Depot stuff, so
20
which is
seconds.
fairly close. I mean, let's be honest. You ain't never gonna get it right. I can get it right by going in my closet.
10, 9, 11.2 volts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh,
2, 1, 0.
did a range test, and I just left it in the living room or the kitchen. Went through my house, around the corner, down the way to the cul-de-sac, and I have no problem. Ooh, I know what I need to do. I got to do 3 things. I need to the rear mount.
11.1 volts.
In my opinion, was wonky to begin with, where you mount the wing. I went ahead and re-glued that thing in nice and tight with UHU glue. God, it's coming out of the west, big time. Yeah, this is our last plane flight. It's blowing like 15. Already up, so.
11.1 volts.
Timby. Three things I got to do: balance the prop, tighten my wing screws a little better, and oh shoot, there was something else. Damn it! Just had it in the tip of my tongue. It's going sideways.
11.1 volts.
Seven minutes. So tighten prop, or balance prop, tighten prop. Tighten the gear below deck. Ah, man. There are 3 things. Those are the 2 critical ones. Tighten the wing and
11 volts.
balance the prop. Whew. I am getting the fool knocked out of me.